Hi Pen, it's Therese here up at Tweed Heads. I've heard about your last operation and I'm sending you all my love. I've been thinking about us lately and all the good times we've had. I was also thinking about our 9-week trip around Europe when we were nicknamed the Bacardi Sisters. The reason we got that nickname was because when we got to Andorra, the Bacardi was $2 a bottle, so we bought 6 bottles and stuck it under our seat on the bus. Another memory on that trip was when you won the beer drinking competition in the beer hall by drinking it upside down, and also when they dressed you up in the Rome campsite as Cleopatra and carted you in on a table. I really enjoyed that night. Hopefully we'll get together soon and have another lovely lunch looking over Bondi Beach at the Bondi Icebergs. I really love it down there and I know you do too. So I'm going to sign off with one of your mum's favourite sayings that I used to do when I'd get out of her car after she'd picked us up from either tennis or physical culture or one of the other many lovely activities that our mums took us to, by saying, I love you and see you bye, thank you.
Hi Pen, it's Deb here. I just want to say hello. I hope you're going okay. I've been thinking a lot about you, Therese, and I, and Gail, the past couple of weeks, thinking about Rolling Stones and all the music they played when we were very young, and also all the great parties and pubs that we went to. But I was really reminiscing about when we first went to Queensland for our school holidays. They weren't called schoolies then, but I remember the first time we stayed at Greenmount Guest House next to the Patch, and how the song that was playing during those Sunday sessions was Wild Horses. Well, that was the song we remembered, and how you, Therese, and I sat at the table and ordered jugs of beer and packets of Red Seal chips, which we also brought home in our luggage, the Red Seal chips that was, so that we could remember our holiday away. And I was thinking of the time when you and I and Therese, we saw these guys sitting at another table, and they were these, cool looking, blonde, surfy guys. And we really wanted to meet them. So we concocted a story that didn't take us very long to think about, how one of us would go up and say, hey, aren't you the guys that we hitchhiked with from Kirra yesterday? We thought that would be really cool and make us sound like we were really, hip or whatever the word was then. None of us had ever hitchhiked. We were so innocent. Anyway, we must have had enough 4XB and we went over and we ended up spending some time with them, and I remember they lived at Manly. I think their names were Paul and Craig. I can't remember if there was a third guy, and that we even caught up with them in Sydney after that time. We would have been about 16, 17 then. Anyway, I hope that memory brings a laugh to your face anyway, and hope to see you soon after lockdown.
Hi, Pen. I just thought I'd reminisce with you about a couple of things that we've done together in the past. The first one was a long time ago, back in 1979, I think it was. where we went up to Queensland, stayed in Noosa, and we were in the flat above the newsagent on the corner, and there were giant cockroaches there, I remember, and wasn't much else in the main street. There was a sarong shop, and we had a great time there, sunbaking, etc. And then we went down and stayed with Jill McDonald down in Mooloolaba, and then the Hollywood party was coming up. So we went to the Vinnie shop, and you got a beautiful two-piece cosy to wear to the Hollywood party as Gidget. And I remember you looked fantastic. Put a bit of zinc on your nose, I think. And I went as Rod Stewart, I think, from memory. And another great memory I have is when we were up at Noosa with Debbie and Jenny Cooper and Louise. And Marie and Terry were up there at the same time, and it was Terry's birthday. So we went to the surf club, and it just happened to be karaoke night. So after lots of drinks, you twisted my arm to get up with you and do California Dreaming, which was funny. And I didn't know the words, and I didn't realise that there were words there for me. Someone had to tell me. And you did Susie Quattro, Devil Gates Drive. You were down on the floor. The audience thought you were fantastic. You were so funny. And they said you should go to the next karaoke, which was on in Brisbane or something a few nights later, because you were so good. Okay. Looking forward to catching up in person soon. Okay. Bye, Pen. Take care.
Hi, Pen and Jeff. I've just been sitting around home reminiscing about our holidays over the years, particularly annual ones to up the coast, and some of those memories involve some of Penny's greater exploits in terms of packing and taking everything away, including the kitchen sink, and one of my favourite appliances, the Teletubby Hugger, or whatever it's called. I know she had to take that away to keep herself beautiful, which she always claims she is the best looking girl on tour, and nobody can deny that. That goes all the way back to the old days when she was crowned Miss Greenmount Rock up in that part of the world, and we fondly remember that and the story she tells about it. And I'm sure once we get out of COVID, we might be able to go back up there and celebrate that magnificent win and get together again, hopefully in the near future. Anyway, Pen and Jeff, hope things are going okay and with all the family, and hopefully we'll see you soon, mate, and look after yourself. See you. Bye.
Hi Penny, it's Hacker here, beaming in from the sunny Gold Coast. I'm really glad to hear that you're on the way to a full recovery, and I can't wait to see you guys, particularly up here when we're all allowed to travel again, or hopefully in Yamba at Christmas. So lots of love to you and all the big and little cars on Delview Street. And tonight I'm going to hold my nose and have a Bacardi and Coke in the newly opened Mermaid Beach Tavern. Cheers.
Hi Spaggy, how you going? We miss you. Can't wait to catch up for dinner again.
Yeah.
After all this bloody lockdown business. We'll have dinner. Catch up.
That would be nice.
Yes.
We're, listen, Lorraine. Penny, sorry.
Spags.
Spags? Who's this Lorraine from next door? I've never seen her before. I think she got the wrong next door. I think you give the invitation to the other side, I think. But I've seen that John about, but just walking the dogs, so I don't know what their go is. I can't help you there.
Hope everything went well today, Spaggy. We love you. Miss you. Big time. Can't wait to cuddle. That that would
Be
be
no
good.
cuddling.
You cuddle. Yes. Big cuddles. Hope little Cooper Carr's doing well. Can't wait to see him. Gorgeous boy. All right, love you.
Up the rabbits. Bye-bye.
Last but not least is the mate flat out with home renos. He put down the tools, had many unsuccessful attempts, but finally came up trumps. Well, sorta. But just for you, Pen.
Hey Pam, heard you're in hospital, getting a bit of surgery to your brain area. So I was thinking of you, love. Look, don't worry too much. I lost mine around about 5 years of age, and I've been searching for it ever since. So Kari's there to help you. You're in good hands.